I think tennis in London is very important. I mean, the Queen's Club Championships is one of the major lead-ups before the Wimbledon Championship starts. Andy Murray's won it for a fourth time, and last time he won it, he ended up winning Wimbledon, so that's always a good omen. Well, I think he's got a great chance to win the title. I think Djokovic is the first favorite, Murray probably the second, Federer the third. So it's going to be exciting, it's going to be interesting, and everybody's going to get behind the Wimbledon Championships, and especially Andy Murray. It's very interesting. He has the same preparation as he did last year. He didn't play an event leading into Wimbledon and beat a certain Roger Federer in 5 sets in the finals. So, you know, Novak is the favorite, but you know, it'll be interesting considering he hasn't had any grass matches leading up to the tournament.
So Wawrinka's come out of, well, for most people who don't follow tennis very closely, he's sort of come out of nowhere. How do you think he's going to fare during Wimbledon?
Well, it's interesting. I think grass is probably his least favorite of the slams, but he's playing great, having won the French Open. Last year he won the Australian Open, so that's 2 majors for him already. And he's ranked number 4 in the world at the moment. So it depends on the draw, depends where he's positioned, but he's going to be one of those dangerous guys out there who nobody's going to want to play. I think double-handed backhand is the one at the moment because of the balls that are up high. There's obviously exceptions to the rule. Wawrinka, who won the French Open, is very powerful with the one-handed backhand above, and Roger Federer, who's probably the greatest of all time, had a one-handed backhand. So it depends what ability you have, but the two-handed is the one that gives you a little bit more options these days.
How do you think the game has changed since you started?
Well, I think it has to do a little bit with the technology. The string has been the major change. I think if you look at the grass courts, they've changed the grass to rye, so it's bouncing higher. The balls fluff up a little bit more, so they're a little slower. So if you look at the game these days, especially on grass, it is slowed down a lot more than my generation. The points were a lot quicker. And I think it's the string that allows players to swing harder and keep the ball in the court. It's more the technology that has changed. And also, athletically, these guys get better every year.